Alrighty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's live stream. We are going to be beating Detective Pikachu Returns. If you weren't here last time, what did we do last stream? We investigated the bamboo forest. The bad guys, Unitus, they stole a flash drive, and now we need to track them down at the abandoned laboratory.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are in time. I streamed an hour earlier today because I actually have to work later today, so I figured...
There's something I gotta do. I'll meet you there.
Wait, what?
You'll like it, I promise. Oh, that's right. We're out of coffee beans. Can you pick some up?
Okay. The usual dark roast, right?
Yeah. Huh? Sophia, you can...
Uh-huh. I've understood you this whole time.
Yeah. Now that's my little girl!
We don't have time for this.
Okay.
See you later.
Is this the last stream? Most likely, because I wanna beat this game today. Pokemon Unity Lab, subtitle abandoned. I don't know, it doesn't really look all that abandoned to me. There are Pokemon around here. So this is the Pokemon Unity Lab. Yeah, this is definitely where Mama used to work. You sure this is where Unitas' base is? That's what I heard, but it seems too quiet, doesn't it? Looks like there might be a janitor over there, but still. Yeah, it's weird, but nowhere near as weird as Pikachu actually being your dad. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. His body's supposed to be around here somewhere, right? Yeah, at least that's what we think. And we'd better find him. There are a lot of Pokemon around here. It's a Garbodor. Do you think it lives around here? Well, I mean, I can't actually talk to the Pokemon, so that's really the only thing to do is to talk to the janitor. Wait, where is the janitor? Oh, there he is.
Excuse me?
Do you mind if I have a few questions? Who are you? Oh, don't worry, we're students at Rhyme University. We're researching this area for a class, actually. Would it be okay if we interviewed you? Ah, I see. Well, it's nice to meet such dedicated students. You caught me by surprise. Nobody ever comes around here. But if you're here for school, then sure, ask me anything you'd like. This place used to be a Pokemon research facility. Apparently a bunch of extensive projects and whatnot were being done here. But it's been shuttered ever since the R incident. The lab is massive, isn't it? Yeah, it's so huge, it's hard to keep clean. How many entrances are there? That's a weird question. There are 4 in total, 3 large ones and a small one. This place is so big, you two are actually the first people I've ever run into.
Excuse me?
Only what I saw on the news. Some Pokemon went completely berserk here 2 years ago because of that R stuff. I heard someone actually died because of it. It's a really tragic story. This place has been shut down ever since. From City hired me to work here. The facility may not be in use, but they didn't want to just let it fall into disrepair either.
Excuse me?
Occasionally someone comes by to take over one of my shifts, but otherwise it's pretty much just me. Not many people want to come all the way out here so far from the city.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go inside? Oh, we can. Nope, it's locked. Okay.
Huh?
So how do we get inside then? Oh, I see it. There's a door over here.
Oh!
Looks like they're chained shut or something on the other side to keep it from opening. Okay, so it's locked. It's not locked, but it is locked. There's an invisible... How do we... Oh. Can we talk over there for a minute? I think we should discuss the situation. Okay. We shouldn't be overheard here. Chandler says he's never seen any people around here, and the place has been closed since the incidents. The building's definitely locked, so it'd be hard to get inside. You talk to the Pokemon. Guess what I can do now is wait for Pikachu.
It looks like he's late. What do you think Pikachu's up to?
Tim, why are you still calling your father Pikachu?
Well, it's hard for me to call him Dad to his face. I mean, he still looks like a Pikachu.
When you put it like that, it does sound awkward. There he is!
Hey!
Father!
Wait!
What will be streamed after this game is done? That's a very good question because I'm not really sure because I don't know when the Indigo Disc is dropping. Because that's the first thing that would otherwise be on the radar, unless something Nintendo
You
just
walked
decides
into
to
hell.
just drop something
Thank
on
you.
Nintendo Switch Online in the
Wow,
meantime.
Pikachu, you have so many friends.
This ragtag crew is my entourage. Ah!
Whoa, what? Did I miss something?
Oh, Pikachu said...
Tim, there's no time for that. We got work to do.
Oh,
Wait a second, Pikachu. Something's odd about this place. What do you mean? We looked around out here while we were waiting for you, trying to find signs of Eunice's activity. Thing is, we didn't find anything at all. Now that you mention it, it does seem a bit quiet around here. Based on what I've learned from other Pokemon, this place seems like our strongest lead. And more importantly, I've just got a good old-fashioned hunch that this is the place. Unice is hiding here, I'm sure of it. That's what we've got to find out. Because you've already finished the preliminary investigation, let's start talking to some Pokemon. The ones hanging around here ought to know something. Alright, so we don't need to talk to the party, we just need to talk to people like you. You help the janitor pick up trash, sounds like you're a hard worker. You don't expect to be praised just for collecting snacks. Oh right, trash is like a treat to you. Have you ever seen any other humans here? He says he's never seen any other humans beside the janitor. It's never been inside. Sometimes you find strange snacks. We're not here to talk about your snacks. It's a food wrapper. Why would a used food wrapper be here if people don't come here? Alright, Diglett. What's your deal? It's a Diglett. These Pokemon live in the ground. So it also includes leveled and developed places like this. This place is nice because it's comfy digging, eh? And it's nice being able to dig as much as you want without any humans around. Farmers especially love Diglett. The soil is always perfectly tilled after you dig through it. Yeah, for real.
Eagle.
Diglett hasn't seen any people around, but it did mention something pretty interesting. Sometimes at night when Diglett's underground and trying to sleep, it hears a lot of noise. Got curious about the noise and went into the building to check it out, but no one was there. When it went back underground, though, it could still hear the noise. It says it dug a hole through the floor of the building. And there was a Tangela.
Tangela!
Must know a lot about this place.
Hey,
What do you do for fun around here? Sunbathing, eh? Sounds nice and peaceful.
Tangela.
Never seen any other people here around here besides the janitor. Sure, it's a glass. How did those get there? You think they might have gone on you when you went inside the building? Door's right near us. smaller doors, huh? These doors weren't unlocked until just recently. Now they're locked and you can't get in anymore.
Hey,
Tangelo was talking about those small doors right there, yeah. Let's turn our attention there, Tim.
well,
There's a chain or something on the other side. Strange that these doors weren't locked until recently. Who locked these doors?
well.
I think we've checked everything we can for now. So the next thing we gotta figure out is how to get inside. The whole place is closed up and locked down. Since walking in through the front entrance is a no-go, let's think of another way. Any bright ideas? No. This one, most likely.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think we can fit through a diglet hole. That's a small hunch that I have. That food wrapper Garbodor found. Looked like it had been discarded pretty recently. True, and this place does get cleaned regularly, so that trash couldn't have been left there for that long ago. But the janitor said we're the first people he's ever seen here. Maybe the trash blew in from somewhere. But there aren't any houses or other facilities nearby. Unless the trash came from inside the lab and got blown out here. We might be onto something. In that case, if we follow the scent of this wrapper, maybe we can find the entrance.
Oh!
If we're hoping to follow a scent, then it's time to ask for Growlithe's help. Oh, exactly, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, chat.
Hey,
Follow the scent from the small doors. Okay. I mean, why do we really need to be discreet about this? Can't we just get, like, Darmanitan or Pangoro to just bust the door open?
Mm-hmm.
Pikachu says the scent continues past here, but there's no way to get back there to search. It'll take all day to move this many steel drums. You know, it's a rough approach, but we don't have time to dawdle. Drums at least seem to be empty, so I'm sure we can enlist one of our pals.
Mm-hmm.
Bam! See, we're smashing these drums, and it's really loud. Why exactly can we not bust down the door? Look at that trash from before it blew out of here.
Mm-hmm.
You sure Darmanitan can't fit through that? I mean, it's perfectly snowman sized. This is what the inside of the lab looks like. It sure is messed up. I was just so shocked by how trash this place is. Kind of speechless. I don't think we're doing any upkeep. How would it really get this bad in just 2 years? That's why there's a hole in the wall and the room's in such disarray. This place must have been left just as it was at the time of the incident. Something felt strange when I came into this room. What could it have been?
Oh!
This trash is another piece of evidence that people have been in and out of this place.
Oh!
Lab scientist must have used his cupboard. What's up there? Looks like it's just chemicals and stuff. It's a key! Careful, Tim. The last thing we need you right now is hurting yourself. Will you ever face reveal? No, because I've already face revealed.
Oh!
Switchboard panel is open. It's completely busted inside. That's why there's no electricity. Busted doesn't even begin to describe the state of the switchboard. It looks like someone completely destroyed it.
Oh!
What do you think this stain is? Kind of looks like a chemical spill or something. Maybe some chemical spilled during the Pokemon rampage. Based on the smell and how dusty it is, I'm guessing this isn't a recent stain. So we don't know what chemical this is. We better not touch it. There's a note here. From the management team regarding search procedures. Upon discovery of the object in question, collect it immediately. Once the object is collected, use concrete to seal off the first floor hallway. Please be aware of the following. Destroy the switchboard on the first floor. Do not leave any trash behind, such as food or drink containers. Due to the building's dilapidated state, watch your step as you move about. These appear to be instructions of some kind. Have you played Tears of the Kingdom on stream? Yes, I have. What do you suppose this management team is? Oh, we can go this way. I didn't even realize. And we can unlock the door. With that key that I got. So Tim, what are your thoughts after looking at the room over? It's pretty clear that someone's been coming in here. And based on that note, they had a purpose for doing so. Yeah, relied on DSLs, but we know something fishy's going on. We should try to figure out what exactly happened here. Based on that note we saw on the desk, we can safely assume someone was given instructions. Find any clues about what's going on here?
Okay.
The note we found said something about sealing off a hallway with concrete. That must mean there's a hidden hallway somewhere on this floor. Sealing off a whole hallway seems pretty extreme. All the more reason for us to find it. If we're looking for a hallway that's been sealed up, we should probably ask one of our friends for help. Luxray, hello, I need you.
Okay.
It's right here. Break down the wall. One measly little wall doesn't stand a chance against Darmanitan. Or I guess it is I can't believe I didn't see it was a different color. Subtle. There's a whole hallway behind that wall. realize this place had such a big basement. Yeah, the floors above aren't in use anymore, but it sure looks like this one is. If Unitas would go so far as to seal up a hallway, they must be keeping some pretty big secrets down here. I think we're getting closer to my body. Apparently, yeah, I wonder if Mewtwo's power has anything to do with it. Feels like Pikachu's consciousness is growing weaker inside me. Could be because I know who I am again, memories and all. We will now be conducting the final test of the cubes. Management and operations teams, please stand by on the bottom floor, basement 5. That broadcast just now. Sounds like there's a lot to investigate.
Tim. You know how Sophia said she could understand what I was saying all along? Wonder why she never brought it up. Hey!
Basement 2, what is...
Oh!
Looks like someone will input the password to access the stairs.
Hey!
Wait, Tim. Look over there.
Hey, did you remember to turn in the Aurora drop?
Yeah, I just dropped it off.
Goons.
Wasn't easy to get, though. Cramorant just refused to cough it up.
What are you all doing here? The mayor is here today to inspect the production line. No slacking off.
Yes, ma'am.
You, come with me. I need somebody to help set up on floor B5.
Ma'am.
You two, stand by on this floor until further notice.
Copy that.
Hey,
Heard people talking, so I came to see what's going on. Unitas is here, just like we thought. Our deductions were right on the money. Did you hear what they said? Just said, Tim? Yeah, something about the Aurora drop in a production line. Based on that broadcast we heard earlier, they gotta be talking about producing the cubes. Pop was here to conduct an inspection. There might still be on floor B5. Let's head down there and see if we can catch him.
Oh!
Looks like a map of the facility. Lucky us, the floors all have labels. Looks like we're on B1, floor used by the management team. Well, smooth brain time. Can we take the elevator? The elevator stopped at B5. What did they just say? They were heading down there. Tried pushing the buttons, but it's not working. Aw, man. So we cannot push the button for the elevator.
Hey!
Did you hear a sound coming from that room just now? What do you think it was? Uh-oh.
Oh!
There's an air vent. Security protocols have been updated due to instances of Pokemon escaping captivity. To prevent further incidents, pay close attention to Pokemon's behavior. In the event a Pokemon escapes, immediately notify all on-site personnel via intercom. This notice is warning people not to let any Pokemon escape. Past escapes have put him on high alert, as if this wasn't already challenging enough.
Oh!
Passcode to access the stairs is updated monthly. The passcode is available in the standby room. Two rooms on this floor. Which do you think is the standby room?
Oh!
Inspections occur nightly to ensure the cubes are operating properly. Maintenance staff will be checking each room for any abnormalities. Thank you for your cooperation. According to this, the maintenance staff will be going in and out of the rooms at night. How old is Tim? I think he's like early 20s. I'm not sure. Can I have the passcode to the stairway in the standby room? fridge?
Oh,
There's a water cooler here. The old Unitus watering hole. Even bad guys gotta wet their whistles, I suppose. We better not hang around for long. Someone is bound to stop by sooner or later. Where are the boys? There they are.
Okay.
There were 2 humans and an electrode. Oh no, it's a whooper! It's a whooper! What's up with the whooper? There's a Pokemon collapsed on the floor in there. There's a whooper that's gone all limp.
Man, we gotta do something. But how can we get in there?
There's a duck that looks like the ones at the police station.
That sounds promising.
There's only one way to get inside. Where's the duck that room lead to? So back to Tim for starters. I want to tell him about that whooper that needs our help. This organization's pure evil. They hurt a whooper.
Hey,
We need to stop them right now. There's some units disguised in an electrode in the first room down the hall. Which means we can't go in there. As for the second room, there aren't any units disguised, but a whooper's collapsed on the floor in there. I'm worried about the condition shut away like that. I had to be able to reach the room whooper's in from here. I'll go check on it. Just sit tight.
come on, Tim. Give me a boost.
sure thing. Hurry and go help.
I got it covered. Out in one piece.
Hey, you okay? What happened to you? Oh man, it's in bad shape. I need to unlock the door so I can call Tim and the others.
Hey,
Is Whooper okay? It's in pretty bad shape. Could have made it collapse like this. Must need water. See, Whooper's whole body is dried up. Need to get some water ASAP. Now we go to the water cooler.
okay.
Oh good, it looks so much better. It says thank you. Thank goodness it's okay. What's this Whooper doing here anyway? Good question, let's ask it.
Okay.
Your skin looks all damp and healthy again, that's great to see. It actually feels a little cooler next to Whooper. Thanks to its damp ability, Whooper can make the air around itself more humid. Just it actually feels pretty refreshing. Oh, I see what we're gonna need to do. What were you doing here in the first place, Whooper? Some humans captured it and brought it here against its will. What a horrible thing to do. They wouldn't give it any water either, so it got weaker and weaker over time. Whooper usually live in water. The sudden change in environment must have been tough for it. Can we think about Unitus, Whooper? Whooper says something was put on its back. After that, its mind went blank. That explains why it doesn't know anything about Unitus.
Okay.
Whooper seems okay now, so we should get back to what we were doing.
Papa.
Tim, over here.
Papa.
Will everything be okay?
Don't worry. I'm gonna solve this case soon so you can go back home.
Oh,
Thanks!
Hang in there.
That's what Whooper sounds like.
Oh,
There's an intercom here. Looks like we can use the intercom to broadcast other rooms in the facility. Yeah, but like, why was Whooper just locked up in here? That's horrible!
oh.
Well, look at this. What is it, Tim? A photo of the Aurora drop. We were talking about the Aurora drop earlier, weren't they? What's this all about? There might be some valuable info on this desk. What should we look at first? Oh man, this is the last time we're gonna get some funny banter from you.
This desk reminds me of all the times your mom would get annoyed with me. She used to say, it took a lot of talent to clutter up a room the way I did.
These documents are full of complicated looking equations. Yeah, it'd take a specialist to make sense of all this.
Oh,
It's a photo of Sableye. I think, yeah, this is the same Sableye I met in the police station. We were roommates, actually. It eats jewels, so watch out. What exactly are people supposed to watch out for? Get Alakazam? I don't know if there's an Alakazam in this game. Says something from the management team to the research team. Handle the Aurora drop with care and disinfect it. It may be coated with Cramorant saliva. Be sure to finish before Mayor Myers comes to inspect. Huh? What's this folder? Let's see, it's labeled business plan. Look at this page. These budget numbers are enormous. Wow, that's a lot of zeros. I wonder where this organization gets its funding. I'm not sure we can figure that out from this document alone.
oh.
Looks like a report about some experiments. Why is there another photo of the Aurora drop attached to it? Good question. How about you skim the report and see what it says? Did the Aurora drop fall from space and a couple of other section titles? Name the meteorites and extraterrestrial viruses and the Aurora drop in I don't know how to say that word. Meteor energy. The Aurora drop in outer space. Can't wrap my head around what this research is even about. Space viruses, huh? That seems oddly specific. Seems like Unitas has been doing really detailed research on the Aurora drop. They might have had something to do with this theft too. Why don't we think about this for a second, Tim? If Unitas was involved in the jewel theft, what exactly was their motive? I'm curious about that too. How are they planning to use the Aurora drop? Let's look back on what we found and think it over.
Okay.
Maybe they stole the Aurora drop to further their research. I mean, take a look at this photo from the experiment report and this photo of the Aurora drop. It's the same jewel. Seems like they've been doing a lot of research about that jewel, but what in the world for? If we keep investigating this facility, I'm pretty sure we'll find out one way or another. Well, they did say that the Aurora drop might have been a Pokemon. Now we know why the Aurora drop was stolen, but we still haven't found out the passcode for the stairs.
Oh.
There's a notice on the wall. In the event of a fire or other emergency, a alarm will sound throughout the entire facility. If you hear the alarm, please evacuate immediately. As sketchy as this organization is, I'm glad they've got a disaster preparedness plan. Doubt there's anything else to find in this room. In which case, the passcode ought to be in the room next to this one. But Unitas members are in there, right? Yeah, we gotta figure out how to a way to get them out. I have an idea. Let's make a false alarm. No, Tim, think about it. The notice on the wall said that an alarm goes off during emergencies. Okay. There we go. What if we use the intercom to report that a Pokemon has escaped? A notice on the wall said that if a Pokemon escapes, everyone's supposed to drop what they're doing and try to recapture it. So if we told a little white lie over the intercom, everyone in the room would freak out and rush out of there. Yep, and while they're out, we can sneak inside and search the room. Well, I was partially correct.
Hey,
Alright, let's use this thing to flush those guys out. Maybe the space virus is Deoxys and the drop is like the core in its chest. Oh my god. Oh my god. So the Aurora drop might be Deoxys' heart. That's crazy.
Escape the facility. I need you on the first floor right away. All of you.
But we were told not to leave our posts.
Are you disobeying a direct order from your superior? Get yourselves up here now!
Yes, sir! Emergency! Mobilize and move out!
We did it.
they actually fell for it. Okay.
Sounds like it worked. Now that those units as bozos are gone, we can finally get into that standby room. Oh, we gotta worry about you too. There's... Oh no! Oh no, oh no! Get out of there, get out of there! That thing's gonna blow! We need your help. Let's send in the Whooper. Be the first line of defense.
Yes!
It says, thank you for stopping the explosion. Credit should really go to Whooper. It's okay to take some credit now and then, Tim. But hey, Electrode, why'd you rev up to explode all of a sudden? I got startled by some stranger showing up out of the blue, huh? So it was ordered to attack us or anything. Apparently its only orders were to wait here.
Excuse me?
It says it's much more prone to explode when it's stressed. Just upset those Unitas folks haven't been playing with it much recently.
Hey,
Zuckerberg wasn't brought here by force. It's been the partner of a Unitas member ever since before all this happened. Electrode says they're all really friendly. Yeah, I was gonna say, you stress out an Electrode, that thing's gonna blow up. Let's get to it.
Oh!
This document's full of information written in fine print.
Oh!
Ship out the cubes.
Oh!
So we're working on the password to the stairs. 7020.
Oh!
Voice recorders for dictating notes will be distributed to all research personnel. Looks like the researchers here use voice recorders. Psyduck has damp? Yeah, Psyducks does. Psyducks do have damp. You know what else has damp? Swampert. I had to really think. I had to rack my brain on that one. So, Swampert also has damp. Alright, that's right, the stairs are right here.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
wall? Oh. Well, we're finally on B2. It's a lot quieter than the floor above. It's like there's no one here at all. It's gonna be an echo fest if we go down all these halls together. Looks like there's a big storage room on this floor. On the other side of that storage room are the stairs leading to the next floor. It's gonna be a hike. Guess we better get going. What is this place? These machines are probably used for research. Yeah, but what's that rock? Don't know, let's take a look around.
Oh!
See documents about the ruins. Many meteorites landed throughout the southern ruins in the past. A significant number of these meteorites still remain buried in the immediate vicinity of the ruins. What say you?
If you have questions about anything you see here, just ask me. Getting help from others is nothing to be embarrassed about.
Alright. So what is this thing?
Oh!
Do you think this rock could be one of the meteorites you read about? Sure seems like it. They must have used this equipment to analyze it. Looks like this file contains lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. The ones found at the southern ruins are not exceedingly hard, but also incredibly pure energy. Those exhibiting an energy constant of 87% or higher are to be delivered to the lowest floor for use. The meteorites discovered in Mewtwo's cave are low in energy and cannot be used. So this meteorite contains energy. I guess it's more than just a normal rock. This paper's got some names with short comments under them. Successfully completed mission at the ruins exceeds expectations. Seems like a performance review for the unit system member we saw at the ruins. In some ways, they're just like any other company. These papers look like the lab results from an analysis of the meteorites. It isn't like any metal therefore heretofore discovered on this planet. Wow, are they really that hard? Meteor? Well, we did find Meteor at the ruins, but I don't think they were really connected to anything. What are these documents? There's a damage report and some photos of the facility's interior. According to this, the Berserk Pokemon caused a lot of structural damage during the R incident, and some other areas have really deteriorated since then too. Guess that's what happens to a place when you stop paying the maintenance bill. There's nothing else to investigate here.
Hey!
Unisys went to the ruins for a reason. Let's deduce their goal from the goals we found from the clues we found in this room.
Okay.
I suppose they could have gone there to look for an energy source? We read that meteorites with high concentrations of energies were delivered downstairs for use. Yeah, and that reference doc said there would be lots of meteorites that could be found around the ruins. What the heck are they planning to do with that energy? Yeah, we need to suss them out. What are they gonna do with the Deoxys heart?
Oh!
Oh man, no man. It's a strength puzzle.
It's like a dead end.
Can't go any further with these containers in the way.
Hey!
Alright, let's figure this out together, because this looks complicated. Okay, so these are individual boxes. Okay, cool. I saw the formations. I was just like, are they all just shapes glued together? No, these are just individual boxes. Okay. Okay. Let's push this down just to... Nice. So if there's another storage room past here, if we can get through that, we'll be at the stairs. Stairs passcode may be found at the standby room. So return all controllers to the standby room. Oh my gosh, hello.
Oh,
Dusk Noir, that cube on it must be forcing it to keep watch. We should give it a wide berth. Notice we saw something about controllers, right? Stealth segment. Of course it had to be with a Dusk Noir too. No, okay. Don't worry guys, Dusk Noir, I've dealt with one before. They are stupid idiots. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'll clear this first try. Push comes to shove, we just need to hit it really, really hard. Don't turn around. Where are you going, big guy? See what I tell you, there was zero pressure at all whatsoever.
oh,
Look like a cube controller. Passcode is 2806.
No.
Thanks for stopping that weird feeling. No worries, pal. We gotcha.
Hey,
Something about souls? I think we're better off not asking Dustin Noir to elaborate.
no.
You really don't know, eh? One way you were just suddenly here? Sounds like Unisos has been controlling Dustin Noir for a really long time. It's been forced to patrol this area by itself for ages. Another wall. Never mind. Why did they zoom in on the wall? Need to be more careful than ever. Stairs down to B4 at the end of the hallway. They're the same ones as the room at the station. There might be Pokemon being held there.
Whoa! I think we're better off not opening this door.
Yeah. Huh? Pikachu.
Where in the world is that Cramorant? I swear it ran off this way.
Why did it even swallow the controller in the first place? We can't stop that Excadrill without it.
It'd be more efficient if we split up and searched.
Good idea. I'll keep looking here while you check downstairs.
Okay, I'll change the passcode to the stairs, just in case.
It's gonna be a pain in the neck coming and going without card keys.
Ah, stop complaining. Come on, Houndoom.
Sounds like the Pokemon going to that berserk is an Excadrill. And they can't stop it because Cramorant swallowed their controller. We've got our own problems to deal with right now. Seems like the unit's a stooge who stayed on this floor doesn't have a card key for the elevator. Don't give up now, Tim. For all we know, there's an extra card key in that room. I wonder if that mana originally worked for Team Rocket. Oh no, I dropped the card key!
Hey!
This looks like a storage room. Hey, Cramorant, where'd you go? Come out, wherever you are! The passcode for the stairway has been changed, and getting a card key for the elevator is going to be tricky. Want to find a way to get downstairs. The only option left is to search the detainment rooms. To do that, we've got to stop Excadrill. Our only hope is to find Cramorant before Unitas does and get that controller. If we can do that, we'll be able to search inside those rooms. How do we find Cramorant rather than getting caught by Unitas? We gotta emphasize stealth on this one. We need Luxray a third time. Rampaging Excadrill has a cube-shaped device attached to its back. It appears to be the same ones they put on us at the station. They should really make those controllers Cramorant-proof then. That's the problem here.
Huh? Is that? Hey, wait! Why are you flying away? I found the Cramorant! Oh, that's why. Unitas is after him. Hey!
Lucky for us, Cramorant seems to have scattered feathers behind him as he ran. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Dang it!
Wait, who are you? Uh-oh! Hey! Stop!
Cramorant's favorite Gen 8 mon? Mine too! I love Cramorant. See, this is gonna be a problem because I can't really see through this shelf. Is there a way around this guy? Stop. Ooh. Where'd he go? Why is he just standing there? Why are you just standing there, sir? Oh, I think I know why he's just standing there. I just need to wait for him to turn around again. Alright, here I go. Huh. The feather trail stopped. Oh, he's right there.
Hey, Cramorant, you're in there, yeah?
Oh, jeez, they found me!
Hey, wait! Calm down. That's right. I saw you gulp down the Aurora drop, remember? Yeah, that's because you were being controlled. So anyway, tell me why you're being chased.
Very descriptive.
What did you swallow? What? Oh, oh. Oh, seriously? Look at that. The controller! Don't you worry. I swear, I'll get you out of this
You
place.
may want to wipe that thing down first. The voice actor for Cramorant got a fat 10K paycheck. I sure hope they did. Keep you away from that Unitas guy. You should calm down if we use the controller to deactivate the cube. Why is this controller sticky? Actually, I don't want to know. This part right here is the switch, right?
Okay. Hurry up, Tim! It's coming right at us!
I'm working on it. Stop! Okay.
Oh good, it looks like Excadrill's calmed down. Now you're free, Excadrill.
Hey!
Excadrill are good at digging holes, right? Seems pretty proud of that. Says it forms a single drill with its arms and head. Drilling's its specialty. Said don't be ridiculous.
Hey!
By the way, Excadrill, what are you doing in this place? Just like Dusk Noir. Someone brought it here against its will and used a cube to force it to keep watch. Apparently, it tried to escape by drilling a hole in the wall, but things didn't go as planned. We were right about the detainment rooms. They're for holding Pokemon captive. Gotta figure out a way to rescue the Pokemon there. Detainment rooms on B3 were intended to hold the Pokemon sent to us by Mr. Butler. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, these Pokemon will not be joining us. As a result, the detainment rooms on B3 are currently housing Pokemon that were not part of our original plan. These Pokemon were at the police station with me, so they were going to be sent here too. There are other names too. Excadrill, Hariyama, Corviknight, Poliwrath, Wooper. They're not crossed out, so they must have already been sent here. The specs of the controller utilized by Mr. Butler are highly confidential. In the interest of maintaining this confidentiality, we destroyed the controller remotely to ensure the police were only able to collect the broken remains. So that's why the controller broke the way it did. They wanted to keep the police in the dark. If there's any doubt of Unita's involvement before, this pretty much proves it.
Let me see. It's important to have a wide perspective when you're looking for something. Whenever you lost your toys as a kid, that's what you always did to find them.
Key. Some sort of key. It looks like it can get into a locked room. There's water leaking from B3. Mr. Murloc keeps his valuable research data on B4. It is imperative that this leak be repaired as quickly as possible. Sounds like Murloc does all this research on B4. I'm sure there's useful information, but we still don't know how to get down there. I thought that was a microwave. Looks like a business appointment by someone in Unitas. Mass production of the cubes has been completed without incident. Our CEO, Mr. Howard Myers, is scheduled to arrive on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week for a final inspection. Cubes are ready to be shipped during the completion of this final inspection. CEO means Chief Executive Officer, right? As in the one who's calling all the shots. You're telling me he's the head honcho of this entire organization? Can't possibly be true. Of all the things we could have learned about Howard, this is the worst possible one. There's an experiment report about the cubes. It's got a list of Pokemon that the cubes were tested on. Luxray, Leopard, Impidimp, Sableye, Pangoro. Those are some of the Pokemon that were being detained at the police station. List goes on. Same Pokemon who was on that other document. This time we lack sufficient data on Pokemon from various regions. Additional data from a greater diversity of species is required to fully optimize the product. There's still plan to collect even more Pokemon! Sure didn't expect to learn that Howard's in charge of all the Unitas. What exactly is he planning to do with this organization? I think I've got an idea. Howard's been pursuing policies related to managing Pokemon, right? He must intend to use the cubes for that. Yep, there's really no other explanation.
I didn't want to believe it, but... Papa, why are you part of this?
Rachel.
Must have been a shock to find out her dear old dad is the head of Unitas. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure what to say to her. She probably just needs some space to think, Tim. I'm sure she'll recover from the shock in her own time. Let's focus on something else from now. I almost forgot after the whole Howard reveal, but there's something else that's bothering me. A paper we read earlier that mentioned Butler. Maybe we should focus on that. Butler was mainly capturing Pokemon, wasn't he? Right, but why did Unitas want him to do that? I want to mull this one over. It might put us in the right headspace to figure out what Howard's hoping to do. What do you think, Tim?
Okay.
Cube experiment report said they needed data about Pokemon, so maybe they were collecting Pokemon to help them perfect the cubes they've been developing. That adds up. The list of Pokemon that got sent here matches the list of Pokemon they experimented on. You must have been testing the cubes on all sorts of different Pokemon. I guess they wanted to make sure the cubes were compatible with every kind of Pokemon. If the cubes failed to work on even a single species, the entire operation could be a bust. The developers must have been desperate to perfect the cubes by any means necessary. Are there any other Pokemon left we haven't talked to yet? Well, we got a key. Let's start opening up the doors. Wait, wasn't the Poliwrath also in the square? At the beginning of the game? It's a Poliwrath. It doesn't look like it's being controlled right now. Hey, Poliwrath, why are you in here? It was kidnapped out of the blue and brought here. It really just wants to go back to its pond. Let's hear what Poliwrath has to say. We might learn something useful. Unbeatable swimmer, huh? You sound pretty confident of that. Too bad it's got nowhere to swim here. No kidding. It's gotta be pretty stressed. Showing you his famous swimming stroke. I know, bud. You can't wait to get back in the water.
Hey.
How'd you get here? You and Hariyama were flexing on each other when some human suddenly grabbed you. It must have been the PvP. Now that you mentioned, I'm pretty sure I've seen Poliwrath and Hariyama fighting in the city before. Looks pretty mad about something. Hey, aren't you the Corviknight that stole my hat? I don't remember, but probably. Hey, no apology necessary. I know it wasn't your fault. You're probably being controlled by one of those cube things. Such a good flyer that nothing in the sky can scare you, huh? You're pretty terrifying when you're flying to someone head on. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. It's kind of a sore subject, huh? Really not blaming you for anything. Sorry, I keep bringing it up.
Hey.
Went to sleep one day when you woke up you were in a place you didn't recognize. That's when they started controlling you with the cube. I'm serious, Corviknight. You didn't do anything wrong. Don't beat yourself up. What happened here? So the floor's been weakened here. I can just barely see the floor below through these cracks. We have Darmanitan use his strength to wind these cracks, we're not be able to get down there. Where's the whole floor caving in? I don't think so. Wow, Hariyama sure looks riled up. No way, Hariyama, don't even think about it. He's been searching for a sumo opponent. Says it loves testing his strength by sumo wrestling. And Hariyama would get really well with Darmanitan, but now's not a great time for them to spar. So you're brought here against your will too. I know that happened to a lot of Pokemon here, but I'm surprised they were able to subdue Hariyama. You're assuming Unitas played fair. Apparently they grabbed it while I was in the middle of a standoff with Poliwrath. It's stomping on the floor every day as part of its training, but at some point the floor started crackling. Let me fix my mic real quick, just in case. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Believe it or not, Hariyama, I'm pretty sure those cracks are all you. I don't think there's anything else we're investigating in the detainment rooms. We need to get down to the next floor, but we can't take the stairs or use the elevator. We use the crack in the floor! Like that!
Okay.
I bet Excadrill could carve a mean hole for us. We need to ask Excadrill to dig a hole through the floor for us. dug that hole in no time. Really appreciate it, Exegil. Thanks to you, we could finally get down to B4. Before what? I don't get it.
Okay.
See anyone from Units is here now. Must have all got down to the bottom floor, B5. So the door on the right leads down a hallway to some stairs, and the door on the left leads to some storage rooms in the elevator. It looks like we can't pass through the storage rooms. They're all packed full of crates. Guess we gotta use the stairs to get down to B5. We need a card key to open the doors on this floor. Card key instead of a passcode this time? The security on the floor is the tightest yet! According to the map we saw in B1, this floor is used by the research team. Said that Murloc's research data was stored on this floor. So they're gonna go over there and keep watch.
You felt it again?
Yeah. And it's stronger than before. But Pikachu's consciousness feels like it's getting weaker.
Getting weaker, hang on. You mean Pikachu could disappear entirely like Mewtwo said? That's right. Now I've got my memories back, I'm basically Harry in everything but appearance. And the clearer my own consciousness becomes, the more Pikachu's fades away. This is bad, we can't just let Pikachu disappear. We've got to get your body back first, for both your sakes. You got that right. Something stuck to my foot, let's see here. Proceed immediately to Jessica Miller's location. Find her at the pizzeria in Bamboo Burrow. Capture the sleeping man discovered in Mewtwo's cave. So the guy who attacked Jessica got his orders from here. What's this about a sleeping man? I'm pretty sure they're talking about my body. Pikachu, you think Dad's body is close? Yeah, the feeling's stronger here than any of the other floors so far. That's the map. What is this?
Wait, isn't this...
There's a bunch of gears here, but there's also an open space in the middle. So you're missing some gears. Guess it's undergoing maintenance. What are these papers? These diagrams look like brainwaves or something. I think there are reports about the cube experiments. Let's see what it says. The subjects experienced extreme fatigue after the cubes were attached. Irregular fluctuations in their brainwaves were also observed. The negative effects of the cubes on the physical health of Pokemon seem rather significant. We need to figure out what Howard's thinking. There's a voice recorder on the desk. I want to try out the voice recorder they gave me. It's supposed to be for keeping research notes. Do you really think keeping recording casual conversation like this is okay? Why not? It's like anyone else is gonna listen to this. By the way, remember when Mr. Howard stopped by recently? Mr. Myers? Hadn't seen him around here for a while. I think he had a meeting with Mr. Murloc. I'd love to know what they were discussing. Oh yeah, well lucky for you, I sat in on that meeting to keep minutes. I heard what Mr. Myers had to say, and you know there was something off about it. Mr. Murloc made the cubes, you know, so the mayor is putting his complete trust in him now. Isn't that good? I guess, but I don't know. It's just it's the way Mr. Myers said it. He was like, we need the cube so a disaster like the Arn incident can never happen again. He was seriously worked up, practically shouting, in fact. Which I guess is understandable considering he lost his wife Emma in the R incident. Yeah, I never met her, but I heard she was truly a gifted researcher. Same, plus the mayor's got a daughter. He's just trying to keep her safe and make sure what happened to Emma doesn't happen to her too. Literally said, I will do anything to protect my daughter. Family man, huh? Respect. Sure, but even so, the intense look on his face, you should have seen it. I mean, I was legitimately terrified of him. Sounds like a good father, but all the stuff with the cubes is misguided. How you doing, Rachel? This must be hard.
Hey.
Looks like someone's in the middle of building a computer. I don't see anything else unusual. Did you hear something just now, Tim? There's a clink in the computer. Never mind. I guess we just have to leave the clink here. Stop talking to the Duranitan, please. Oh, there are more computers. I didn't even realize. Looks like a diary. I can't make heads or tails or any of the scientific jargon. Received word from Mayor Myers that work has resumed at the Pokemon Unity Lab. They'll be continuing Emma's research on mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon, both through speech and the direct sharing of consciousness. If this is successfully achieved, Rhyme City will become an even safer and more pleasant place to live. The new organization takes its name from Emma's final project, Unitus. I've decided to join Unitus myself. This research will benefit countless people. As a researcher, I expect it to be a very fulfilling work. Let me see. Look at the title. Investigation reported the sleeping man found in Mewtwo's cave. After bringing the sleeping man back to the lab, we applied electric shocks and other external stimuli in an attempt to wake him, but to no avail. Based on his condition, we believe the subject has been asleep for quite some time. An electrocardiogram and various blood tests all returned results within the expected range for an adult human male. The only anomaly we observed in the subject is his brainwaves, which occasionally exhibit irregular behavior. However, these irregularities are not significant enough to warrant any great concern and do not seem to be negatively affecting his body. Looks like the management team posted some orders for the operations team. It is imperative that the thumb drive is secured. This is a direct order from our CTO. It says here that the unit says CTO is Mr. Murloc. What, the guy's the chief technology officer? So the mayor's the CEO and Murloc's the CTO. Papa and Murloc lead this organization together, but why? There's a map of Bamboo Burrow attached to this document. They really put a lot of preparation to that attack on Jessica. Seems like Jessica was an important target for Unitus. Yeah, especially considering the order came directly from Murloc, the CTO. I wonder why they were after her, though. Unitus must have had a reason for going after Jessica. Yeah, but what exactly? Let's look for clues on this floor and start deducing. Screwdrivers, an oil can, and a whole lot of other tools. There's even a blowtorch. Careful not to burn yourself. There's a ticket submitted for the management team. Looks like they're from the research team. Issue with CTO's lab door. Card keys are recognized, but the door will not open or close. Upon inspection, it appears that some of the door's gears are broken. They'll remove the broken gears and requested urgent assistance. It's written in a hurry. It's kind of hard to read, but I'll do my best. The control cubes currently in operation are effective on nearly all Pokemon. However, they are not completely effective on rock types. The cubes must be updated to address this flaw. This would be a simple task were I to handle it myself, but I have other, more pressing work to attend to. The research team should consider this its most critical mission. The Unitus guy in Bamboo Burrow is controlling a rock-type Pokemon no problem, though. They must have upgraded the cubes. This must be Unitus' researcher's desk. obtained the data from Jessica Miller, a resident of Bamboo Borough. You are to notify the operations team to carry out these orders immediately. So yeah. Let's grab that clink. Well, it's a good thing I grabbed the toolbox, right? Oh, I didn't grab the toolbox.
I see.
Let's blowtorch that clink.
Well...
Trying so hard to get out, you can really hurt yourself. Wait, they really give you the blowtorch as an option? Let's use that first. We could use this blowtorch to melt the metal around the Pokemon so it can free itself. What? No, you'd burn the Pokemon too! I gotta agree with Rachel on this one, Tim. Let's try to find a safer solution. That's funny though. That's funny they let you try the blowtorch. Try to pry the Pokemon out with a screwdriver. By sticking the screwdriver in through the gap, you mean, I guess it could work. No luck, it's really stuck in there. Use the oil to help it slide out.
Clank, clank, clank.
Oh, there was a clink inside. Thanks for getting you out of there. Forget about it, it was nothing.
Clank, clank, clank.
I can tell you like small enclosed spaces. That's why I was sleeping in that computer in the first place. Apparently this wasn't a one-off thing. Clink gets itself stuck all the time. Much to his partner's annoyance, it seems.
Hey!
You get along well with the humans in this place, Clink? I know you're good friends with your partner. Your partner hasn't seemed as happy since you came here. It's weird because his partner seems concerned about something.
Hey!
You know where to find the card key that opens the doors? His partner is always carrying a tool that can open the doors. Is there no one like it somewhere? Does the shape of this clink look familiar? The panel by the middle door, maybe. So anyway, you think you can help us out, Clink?
Okay, Clink, do your thing.
Clank, clank. Clank, clank.
Excellent. Later, Clink. Have a good life. Here we are, Murloc's lab. There's a lot of stuff in here. Where do we even start? No kidding, I don't even know where we're gonna investigate all this. There's bound to be something really important info on about Unitas in here. Why does he have an oven in his office? There's a recording entitled Research Arrangements. Let's hear it.
Report subject, research arrangements. I informed Howard that I would like to resume Emma's final research project. It focused on coexistence with Pokemon, the Unitas project. I also pointed out that conducting such research would require a proper facility. Naturally, I suggested we name this new facility the Unitas Lab. Howard was rather taken with that name. He accepted my proposal immediately. And with that, all obstacles to my research have been removed.
Murloc was the one who suggested Mayor Myers to restart Emma's research. He's been involved with all this right from the start.
Hey,
Report subject, cube presentation. I gave my presentation about the cubes to Howard today. He seemed concerned about the strain they may put on Pokemon. But in the end, he understood that some side effects here and there are simply unavoidable. Now we can continue development without looking over our shoulders. Once production is going smoothly, I plan to move on to the project I've kept on the back burner until now.
Aww.
Ford painted a pretty clear picture of what kind of person he is. I've had a bad feeling about Murloc from the moment we met him, and I didn't realize he was this terrible. His research hurts Pokemon, but he's pushing toward with such enthusiasm. We have to stop him somehow. This note looks like it was scrawled in a hurry. In order to promote the widespread use of cubes throughout the world, we must highlight the dangerous Pokemon pose to humans. News stories that reveal famous and popular Pokemon to actually be dangerous and are especially effective at achieving this. For example, Detective Pikachu. Well, that explains a lot. I am pretty famous in Rhyme City. If news got out that I destroyed that Slowpoke statue, people in the city would probably start feeling less safe. Right, which would lead more and more people to believe the cubes are necessary. Writing over here is just as sloppy. Can you read it, Tim? I have no concerns with using Butler. If anything goes wrong at the PvP, the responsibility will fall entirely on him. Butler isn't the former chief of the Pokemon Protection Bureau? So Butler was working with Murloc as well, huh? There's some stuff written about you here, Pikachu. Judging by the handwriting, Murloc must have been pretty worked up when he wrote it. Project Detective Pikachu, Phase 1, meet the specimen in person and measure its vitals. Phase 2, receive the specimen from the PvP. Extract the energy from the specimen. Receive the specimen? Guess that's referring to when the PvP was detaining me. Maybe they did something to me when I was being controlled by the cube and had no idea what was going on. So the stuff on the whiteboard is all about when you were detained at the police station. Door's locked with a passcode. There's another room back there. Wait, huh? Are those photos of Dad and Pikachu?
Why is there a picture of you in there, Pikachu?
I'm guessing it doesn't belong to an adoring fan.
We'd better look into this.
This back room wasn't on the map. Maybe Murloc wanted to keep it a secret. That seems likely. I want to get a good look in there. Need a more effective method of extracting energy from the meteorites. A tremendous amount of high purity energy is required to activate the Aurora Drop. There's more research material on the meteorites like I found on B2. Based on my recent experience, I was able to lay out a plan to achieve the final goal. All that remains is to order the operation team to collect a sufficient amount of meteorites. So those goons we ran into at the ruins were acting under Murloc's orders. What's this final goal he's talking about? I can't tell from the document. I conducted an experiment in which I exposed the Aurora Drop to energy from the meteorites. It was a success. The Aurora Drop showed clear signs of activation. However, only a fragment of the whole was activated. I must trigger this activation throughout the entirety of the Aurora Drop. Doing so would necessitate more experiments. The energy of the meteorites and the Aurora Drop. Apparently he'll be able to activate the Aurora Drop if he keeps up his research on those two things. Search the whole room, but we still haven't found the door pass key. 200122. You don't know which one's right, or there are even passcodes at all. Oh, nice.
Perfect.
So that must be Murlocs as well. Yeah, probably. What's going on in here? Looks like some equipment for conducting experiments.
I see.
Murloc is seriously starting to creep me out. Keeping pictures of me and Pikachu posted up in this room. What's up with that? After stealing his dad's body and keeping it somewhere in this building. In fact, he's got photos of me or Harry and Pikachu right next to each other. It makes me wonder if Murloc's already figured it out. Figured what out? That my consciousness is in Pikachu's body. Now then, why has he been targeting me so persistently? I can barely read what's written here. Meteorite, aurora drop, human? That's all I can make out. Seems like the energy from the meteorites is pretty important. 200122 and 170608. Pretty curious I'm display the floor passcode so prominently. Wondering about the number we haven't used yet. That could also be a passcode, but I can't say for sure. Sit down to B5 and look for Harry's body. Got a weird feeling about this lab, Tim. Let's give it a thorough search. Remote. Shutting down the fusion machine. Fusion machine? What kind of machine is that? No idea. All it says here is how to stop it. Shut down the machine in the event of an emergency. Remove the power cable. That's it? Yeah, that's all it says. Judging from the messy handwriting, whoever jotted this down must have been in a hurry. More of a memo than a document, if you ask me. Do you think this voice recorder also belongs to Murloc? This document was written by Mayor Myers. Coexistence plan for Rhyme City. Looks like it contains a schedule for distributing the cubes throughout the city. We'll make an announcement about the cubes on the last day of Pokemon Friendship Week. Friendship cube, he means the control cubes, right? Syringe. Books! Some kind of experiment report. The experiment was a failure. To make two become one, the proper balance of energy is absolutely critical. Too much or too little will result in failure. Making adjustments will be difficult but necessary. But I can do this. I know I can do this. Only I can make two become one.
Hey.
Fusion machine. There's one titled research data.
Report subject. Research data. Approximately 6 months prior to the R incident, I discovered a method of linking the minds of humans and Pokemon. This would make it possible to control Pokemon as we please. I'm certain this is the greatest discovery of the century. But it was not possible at that stage of my research to make my hypothesis a reality. More information was required. Since then, I've searched relentlessly for the missing piece of the puzzle. Until at last, I found it in the research that Emma had previously conducted. She called my research dangerous, insisted that I stop. But that was no concern of mine. I took the first opportunity to scour the research facility, but by that point, Emma's data was nowhere to be found. Jessica did this. I will stop at nothing to find Jessica and retrieve the data she took.
What?
He had Jessica targeted and Emma's data is stolen all he could work on his new research. That's so awful.
Hey.
Report subject, finding Jessica. I had not expected Pikachu and his allies to show up in Bamboo Burrow. Nevertheless, we did manage to find Jessica and retrieve the research data. Now that the last piece of the puzzle is in my possession, my research is finally complete. With this data, I can conduct simulations of linking minds.
Who's Jessica? That's Rachel's friend, and was friends with her mom, who was a scientist here. Whatever Murlock's goal is, I don't think it's good.
Hey.
Report subject, proving my hypothesis. I did it. I finally did it! Two become one. That is the answer. Two become one! This is definitive proof that my hypothesis was correct! I wish I could have shown this to Emma and Jessica. The cubes are nothing more than toys now.
Oh man, he's gone full-blown supervillain now. He's even got the laugh and everything. He's using my mom's research for his own ends. What is wrong with that man? I couldn't agree more. Murlock's trying to make something even worse than the cubes. Yeah, we've got to stop him.
Hey.
Listening to those recordings, Murlock sounded unhinged. He was getting awfully excited by the thought of achieving whatever wild dream he has. According to him, the cubes are just toys compared to what he's cooking now. I wonder if the mayor is even aware of what Murlock's up to. There's a lot we still don't know, but at least we have a better idea of why Jessica was targeted.
Okay.
Murlock needed the research data Jessica was holding on to. Jessica had Emma's research data, that's why she was targeted. The data is being used to research something other than the cubes. I've got a bad feeling about this. He needs to know Murlock is willing to do whatever it takes to pursue his research. We've got to do something.
Hey, got a moment?
What is it?
I think we should organize our findings so far.
Yeah, let's lay it out.
We have a lot of info to pick over, but this is clear. Three people are at the center of this mystery: Howard, Murlock, and Emma. These three are closely connected with the Unitas. Yeah, but they each had different goals. Let's think more about these three people. Howard's trying to have cubes attached to the Pokemon of Rhyme City. After hearing that recording, I at least kind of understand where he's coming from. He wants to protect Rachel and make sure something like the R incident never happens again. He's got good intentions, but his methods are way off the mark. We just have to convince him of that somehow. Murlock is set on continuing his research no matter what. He even went so far as stealing Emma's research so he could advance his own. We don't know exactly what he's researching, but I think it's safe to assume it's nothing good. He even said something about simulations of linking minds. I think the only way we're going to find out more about this is if we ask Murlock himself. The goal of Emma's research was mutual understanding between humans and Pokemon. She seems to be trying to create a society where humans and Pokemon could perfectly coexist. Sounds like she had a good heart. But now Murlock's using Emma's research data. Right, data that was so dangerous she tried to seal it away. The Unitas we're seeing now is nothing like the Unitas project Emma was part of. I think we've seen about all there is to see on this floor. You can even find one in the lab. Here's someone above us.
Why is there a hole here?
Ah! Oh no! Hey, sweet! They dropped their card key!
Team Rocket Goon! Let's go!
Okay.
Way to go, Growlithe and Pangoro. Don't bust out the party hats yet. Someone from Unitas is bound to show up any second now. According to the floor map, there are stairs on the other side of the door on the right. We need to get a move on, Tim.
okay? Huh? What do you think you're doing here? Whoa! Run for it!
Hey, wait! Stop!
Hey, why'd you stop? What'd you say? Hey, Growlithe! What are you doing? But...
Pikachu! Growlithe's buying us some time.
I'll come back for you, I swear!
I can't believe Growlithe sacrificed herself for us. That was really cool. What are you gonna do for Halloween? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But we managed to get away from Unitas thanks to Growlithe, unfortunately. We can't go any farther. All those crates are blocking the way.
Perfect.
This door won't open. Running out of time. I can see those humans getting closer. You can play like Ocarina or Majora.
Oh no, they're coming!
Sounds like a good plan.
Yes!
Luxray, thank you.
Come on, let's go!
Oh no, now the Luxray's sacrificing itself!
Pikachu!
Hey!
Sorry, Luxray. Yeah, we'll come back for him and Growlithe when this is all over. Hang on until then. Alright, we're at the elevator.
Perfect.
All that's left is to take the elevator down to the bottom floor. Thanks to you, we made it this far, Dog Man's Hand. We really appreciate it. Still got the bottom floor to deal with, and for all we know, that'll be where things really get hairy. Okay, everyone, into the elevator we go.
Oh no. You're not planning to stay behind too.
Pikachu!
Wait! You can't! You guys...
Tragic.
Pikachu.
We've finally made it.
Yeah. And that means it's possible Mayor Myers is just ahead.
Hey, don't worry about me.
Rachel.
Murloc may have fooled my father, but we're about to prove what a crook he really is.
That's right.
Hey, hey! What about my body?
Oh, don't you worry. We haven't forgotten.
Oh, well, okay then.
And here we are. Yes, that's definitely Murloc on that machine.
Look! It's Dad!
We finally found me!
Well, we finally made it to the bottom floor. I just hope everyone back upstairs is still okay. They'll be alright. For now, we've seen how capable they are for fending for themselves, so for now, let's focus on getting through to your dad. Someone's humming? Look up there, is that who I think it is? It's Murloc. If he's here, that probably means Howard's here too. You know what to do, Tim. Yeah, I've got to convince the mayor to stop his plan they're working on. And to do that, we need to expose Murloc and prove what he's really up to. Sure, but at this point, Howard's more likely dead set on seeing his vision through. Even if we blow Murloc's plot right open, that might be enough to convince Howard to change his mind.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent.
Mr. Murloc. Oh my, would you look at this? What might you all be doing here? Ah, yes, you must have been the cause of all that commotion earlier. That explains why my entire staff rushed upstairs. But the question of why you're here still stands. Did Howard invite you to join him for the front row seats to the shipment of the cubes? We let ourselves in, actually. We're here to see the mayor. I see. So tell us, Mr. Murloc, where is... Wait, here he comes.
Rachel.
Papa.
Looks like the whole cast is here.
We need to prove Murloc's deception and put a stop to his scheme.
Yeah, but where do we even start?
Tim Goodman, what are you doing here?
I've been investigating a mysterious group. They're called Unitas.
Investigating Unitas? Why are you doing that?
Unitas has been causing some serious problems, Mayor Myers.
Problems? What are you talking about?
Papa, please listen.
Mayor Myers, Unitas is a dangerous organization.
But all they do is conduct research into Pokemon. I created Unitas for the benefit of Rhyme City. How could that be dangerous? On what basis do you make this claim?
Oh, dang. There we go.
Remember the jewel theft at the Dennis residence?
Yes, I did hear that the Aurora drop was stolen the day after the award ceremony.
That's right. And Unitas was involved in that incident.
Excuse me?
And I also have evidence that the Aurora drop was brought here.
How could that be? I'm sure that was just a few bad apples. You can't say the whole organization is dangerous just because of that.
Actually, they've committed other crimes as well. And they even targeted us, too.
Yes, works perfectly well how that could be. Yeah. Dang it.
Was that really Unitus's doing? Think carefully, Tim.
Everywhere we went, we kept getting attacked by Unitus.
I'm sure that was just a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? They even went after me and Jessica.
Rachel, you too? Murloc, did you know about this? Yeesh, he's completely ignoring us.
Please, Papa. You have to stop this.
I can't do that. Not when human Pokemon coexistence is so close to being achieved.
And the cubes are how you'll achieve that?
Exactly. Pokemon can be dangerous at times, but the friendship cubes will solve that problem.
You're completely removing their free will,
Mayor
sir.
Myers,
That's not a good
those
plan.
cubes are the problem. Do you have any idea how Pokemon have been harmed because of those cubes? The PPB incident.
The case with Butler. I did hear about that.
He was using one of those cubes to make a Pokemon commit crimes.
You what? Why would he misuse the cubes that way?
Because of that, my Pikachu was wrongfully arrested. I nearly lost a member of my family because of those cubes.
You've helped me understand how the friendship cubes could be dangerous. If they're misused, which is not enough of a reason to stop this operation.
Papa!
With the friendship cubes, humans and Pokemon can finally understand one another.
Mayor Myers, can't you see you're being deceived?
What do you mean?
The purpose of the cubes, in truth, is to deprive Pokemon of their free will and force them to do what humans want.
I was told the friendship cubes were revolutionary devices that would allow humans and Pokemon to live in harmony.
Mayor Myers, you've been deceived this whole time by the name Friendship Cube. They're actually called Control Cubes. Please, you have to stop this before it's too late.
No, never! Even if it's all true, this was Emma's dream.
You know this wasn't Mama's dream!
Rachel.
Papa, don't you remember? When I was little and got lost in Bamboo Burrow and Ursa Ring saved me. I was afraid and crying, and since it was worried for my safety, the Ursa Ring chose to rescue me. All Pokemon have free will and can think for themselves. But you're trying to impose your will onto theirs. Do you really believe that's right? How can you claim to coexist with Pokemon if you take away their free will? Papa, is that really the future you want for Rhyme City? Because Mama's dream for people and Pokemon was nothing like this. And if she knew, if Mama saw this, you just can't do this, Papa!
Rachel. I didn't realize what the friendship cubes were really doing. I see now that I was wrong. I'm sorry, Rachel. nearly
You still have
made
Murloc
a
to deal
terrible
with.
mistake
That's
that
good.
couldn't
That's
have
great.
been
But we still
undone.
got one more thing we gotta do.
As much as I'd like to, we can't wrap this up just yet.
There's one last problem to take care of.
Yes. Who took advantage of my plan? Who could have done these things?
My guy, he's literally right
There's only
behind
one
you.
person it could have been.
It's time to expose the one pulling the strings, Tim.
Yeah. The one behind this? Mr. Murloc! You're the culprit!
Will you shut up?
I have to say, I'm incredibly disappointed in you, Mayor Myers. You know you're playing right into Pokemon's hands, don't you? Rhyme City's a lost cause if you can't even protect your only daughter.
What did you say?
Go.
Murloc! You were deceiving me?
Your role in this has come to an end, Mayor. As for the great detective duo, I knew you were good, but even I'm impressed you made it all the way here.
Mr. Murloc! Those cubes will never be used again. Give up already.
You really think I care about that plan? It was nothing more than a means to an end. Behold! This is the masterpiece that I've truly been creating.
You mean this has nothing to do with the cubes? We saw the meteorite and the Aurora drop in the lab. Do those have something to do with my dad and Pikachu?
Excuse me? You dared to snoop through my research? Common rabble like you wouldn't understand it anyway. Explaining it would be pointless. Just pay attention.
Pay attention?
I've got a bad feeling about this. You guys! You're all right!
Here they are.
Pikachu!
No, don't! It's a trap!
What do you think you're doing?
But why, Pangoro?
Tim, look.
Of course. They're all being controlled.
Murloc! Let me out! Hey!
Okay. It seems I've got everything I need. Now it's time to get the show started!
You're wondering why I've done all this. I'm about to realize my dream of becoming a Pokemon. You want to become a Pokemon? Yes, yes I do. And to achieve that, I needed this.
I believe you may recognize this.
The Aurora drop? What are you gonna do with that?
Easy. Now at last. At long last.
Oh my god.
It worked.
A Pokemon?
Wait, hold on a minute. What Professor Gordon said about the Pokemon from space?
Deoxys has returned!
This can't be happening. And to think, I was complicit in this madman's plan.
Oh, the best is yet to come.
So he was just keeping a Deoxys body down here. That's wild.
Pikachu! Murloc! Let him go!
Oh, I've come too far to stop now. The Sleeping Man and Detective Pikachu both brought me the energy I need. These two energies come together as one. All of my research, all of my dreams, will finally become reality!
What is he doing?
It's actually pretty cool, not gonna lie.
Hi there, Tim.
What?
Don't tell me Murloc just...
Yes, this is the answer!
How can a person become a Pokemon?
How horrifying.
The best way for humans to understand Pokemon is for them to become Pokemon themselves. A union of human and Pokemon. This is the true meaning of coexistence! Oh dear. Are you hoping to avenge your friend Pikachu? Well, what are
The
you
four of them
waiting
could probably
for?
take him.
As you can see, weaklings like you aren't even worth my time. Stay out of my way! Incredible! I can feel the power welling up within me! So this is what it's like to be a Pokemon! I think it's time for me to enjoy the outside world.
Wait!
I'll be seeing you.
What now?
We've got to do something. But first I need to help Pikachu. What's that?
What's happening?
Oh my gosh, what up? You came in at the worst possible time. This stuff's already happened.
Mewtwo!
I cannot imagine why, but I sense a human's presence within that Pokemon. Tell me, what has happened?
That guy used the energy in Dad and Pikachu to become Deoxys!
Is that so? Not only has he misused my energy, he is using a Pokemon for his...
You know, we should probably do something while all this is going down.
They look evenly matched.
We have to do something. This lab's gonna collapse before either one of them wins. We need to get somewhere safe. That's it! Rachel, Mr. Myers, take shelter in the elevator.
But, Tim...
I'll save Pikachu.
Okay, Growlithe and the others might be hurt. I'll take care of them. Come on, Papa, let's go!
Right. Tim, you be careful.
I will.
Oh, we're playing now. Growlithe and the others will be safe with Rachel. I've got to focus on saving Pikachu. Pikachu's inside the pod, but I can't get it open. Yes, I can hear it. You don't have to shout. Yeah, more or less, but this thing won't open up. You get me out of there? Pretty sure the pod will open if I input the password here. 170608. Perfect. This entire scheme was foiled because he wrote down the password. Excellent.
Pikachu!
Oh, wow, that was intense. But looks like both me and Pikachu are okay.
What a relief.
I gotta say, looks like the party's in full swing.
Believe it or not, it's Murloc.
Yeah, I know. Looks like he's become a Pokemon.
We have to stop him somehow.
I can't imagine Mewtwo losing. But we humans caused this mess. We're the ones who've got to clean it up.
Yeah. What about your body?
I look safe enough in there. Anyway, let's hurry.
You okay?
Yeah. This is bad.
Feeling kind of wobbly. Must be all that energy he drained out of me. Don't look so down. Everything will be fine when we take care of everything here. Besides, we got Mewtwo right over there. All we gotta do is stop Murloc. Never, ever give up. That's the spirit, Tim. First, let's stop this machine. Murloc used this machine to fuse himself with Deoxys. If we can stop the machine Murloc extracted from being supplied to the machine, we might be able to reverse the fusion. What are you asking me for? I've got no clue how to stop this thing. For this situation, I think the simplest thing to do is to cut the power. Well, we need to find the power cable, right? Never back down, never what? Wait, what did they say? Some power swipe for the fusion machine. Maybe we'll learn something useful if you just start pressing random buttons. Huh. These buttons, they all look exactly the same. Surely it's not as simple as just 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Cut the power. There's probably a specific order you gotta do this. No, you serious? It's random? Huh. 4, 1, 2, 3. Still not working. I think what's most important is tacking this in the right order before you pull the lever. I have an idea, chat. Oh, okay. So that's the solution. I see it now. I understand. I understand perfectly. It's 1, 2, 3. It's 4, 2, 1, 3. Oh man, by some miracle, I was able to deduce the solution! Wait, what?
No good.
What's most important is tackling this in the right order before you pull the lever. But was that not the solution? I got a stroke of brilliance and seeing color for the first time and it didn't even matter! Or is it maybe how many blue lights there are? So this is 1, 3, or 1, 2. I don't think I did it right. Now that switch is blue. The top thing's blue.
No good.
3, 2, 4, 1. Yes! Yes! Oh, alright, all the switches are off. And I think I'm going colorblind again. Ugh. Ugh. All is right in the world. Looks like that shut down the power supply. Good job, Tim. I'm not so sure. Cutting the power doesn't seem to be reversing the fusion at all. Darn, back to the drawing board. Think we gotta fiddle with the fusion machine itself. This is the fusion machine. Looks even more complicated than the power supply. How many colors are on the fusion machine? I think those glowing bits are the energy Murloc used for the fusion. Remove these little capsules. I think trial and error is the only option here. No, please not it. No! My goodness. Should I just leave color on for the rest of the stream? That's what they want me to do. It's no good. I can't get the energy capsule off this thing. Think we can pull that cable out? Yeah, we disconnected it. But the machine's still running. There's gotta be an order to do this. Try poking around some more. I think that just released the lock. So what now?
Yes.
Alright, I got it. Way to go, Tim.
Okay.
We managed to remove both energy capsules from the machine. See if that did anything to Murloc.
It didn't work. Nothing's changing.
Hang on. Just a second. I know we're like right in the middle of something, but listen. You listening? Good. Okay, I'm done talking. Let's go.
Maybe removing the excess energy didn't do anything because they're already fused together.
Think, Tim. There has to be another way.
Wait a minute. Murloc wrote about the energy in that report of his we uncovered.
That's right. What exactly did Murloc use that energy for again?
Oh, dang it. I wasn't paying enough attention.
There must be another way to use the energy.
Okay, there we go.
That's it! If Murloc used that energy to fuse himself with Deoxys, then maybe that's the key to separating them!
Whoa! What are you going on about?
Murloc and Deoxys are fused together because of that energy. According to the report, the balance of that energy is crucial.
Oh, so we just gotta disrupt that balance!
Yeah, but how do we do that?
No, that won't work. They're fused together, like me and Pikachu. An outside force, something like that ought to throw him off balance.
Destroy the machine?
No, that won't work.
There we go.
If we can somehow expose Deoxys to these two energies...
That excess energy will throw off the balance.
But how do we do that?
Once we figure that out, we can get back at him for throwing me into that pod. Deoxys flying around, the busted fusion machine, and then there's me, the great detective Pikachu.
What are you thinking, Pikachu?
Aha! I think I've got it!
Say it one last time.
A bolt of brilliance! I'll jump up from the top of this machine and hit Deoxys with the energy. Oh, how very thoughtful. Time to close this case! If we take the elevator, I should be able to get over there. Okay, hand him over, Tim.
Yeah. There.
Looks like we're ready to go. So, hit it.
You're sure you can do this?
You mean hit Deoxys in midair with 2 capsules of energy? You can't do that. Only I can do this.
Yeah, I know. It's just, isn't there another way?
Come on. Who do you think I am, Tim? In all my cases, I've never given up. I'm the great detective, Harry Goodman. We've gathered all the evidence we need. Now all we gotta do is use it to pin down the culprit.
Please be careful.
Just leave this to me. Huh.
Oh man.
Wait, what are they doing? If they unleash those moves, this place will explode! I've gotta hurry.
Oh, Pikachu.
Oh, it's gonna be quick time.
Okay, let's get this
I'm
done.
gonna do it right this time, watch.
Just need our body to hold out for me.
How could such an insignificant...
We did it.
Pikachu! Come on! You've gotta hurry!
I can't. I've used up all my strength. I can't make it. You need to go on without me.
But, Dad...
Get them to safety. Don't wait up for me.
Hang in there. We're almost out of here.
Just have Mewtwo grab him.
Take care of Irene and Sophia. They need you. Tim, you've grown into a fine young man. And one heck of a great detective.
Pikachu. Dad, no! I couldn't save him. Dad, or Pikachu.
What?
The pod? Dad!
Tim, hey. Sorry I kept you waiting so long. Easy now. You're gonna break my ribs.
I'm so glad you're okay. Pikachu, too.
Yeah.
Oh, why is
sound
Murloc
asleep.
in the pod?
He really did a great job back there.
Yeah, that was me, you know.
Half you, maybe.
That's fair.
Come on. Everyone's waiting. Let's go home.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm fine too. Thanks for asking. And we're done! Oh my gosh! What a game! It certainly happened, didn't it? I don't know. Right? I think it's time for me to get my thoughts on the game and stuff, right? So, before I went into this, a lot of people were saying that this game was garbage. And frankly, after playing through all of it, I wholeheartedly disagree. This game is not garbage, but it is not fantastic either. It's an experience. There's literally zero replay value because you already know exactly what's gonna happen. But I really do like the storytelling of this game. It was different. It was unique for Pokemon. I can safely say, wholeheartedly, I enjoyed this game. What's next? Not sure. Not sure. There's nothing really to do until the credits stop. Because I feel like I owe it to these guys. This game's been in development for like 5 years, right? Because it was announced at the same time that Let's Go was, which was 2018 because Sword and Shield came out in 2019. That's a wild thing to think about. 5 years went into this game. That's what matters, you enjoy it. Yes, exactly. I feel like this is a step in the right direction for Pokemon. Just, you know, just needed more fluff and content and build up. Tears of the Kingdom took 5 years, and look how that ended up. It was great. Tears of the Kingdom is awesome. It was kind of weird that Murloc's just removed from the story just like that. I mean, obviously, they can't say that he died, but I think he died. I think that was the implication there. It's been one great adventure, hasn't it? Yes. Oh, Murloc's... Oh, he's just in jail. Okay. Not gonna lie, I kind of wished he died. It would have brought some more edge to the story. Also, thank goodness there's no copyrighted music in these credits. Otherwise I would have freaked out for a minute. Is there an after credit scene?
Aw, come on, Dad. Please, take me on a case. I think I'd make a great detective.
I don't know. You get bored really fast.
What's that got to do with it?
Sophia, you're still young, and detective work is dangerous.
Aww.
Go on, Harry. Tell her what it's like.
Sophia, the thing about being a detective is...
I could take your calls.
Oh, maybe.
Harry!
Pick up.
I guess that's it. Alright. Well, why don't we decide the next game? I'll think of something next time I stream. It'll probably be something weird, or wild, or something different, something new, something I haven't played yet. Something that I know that I can beat on stream quickly, because I know Indigo Disc is coming. But with that being said, I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me on this series. I had a lot of fun with this game. But what I decide to come back with next, well, we'll just have to find out until then. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next stream, whatever it may be. Bye-bye!